Good evening. I'd like to call to order the Village of Gurnee Planning and Zoning Board for this Wednesday, June 15th, 2022. We have roll call, please.
Campbell.
Present.
Morgan.
Present.
Nortop.
Here.
Cap. Ajax. Ware.
Here.
And Cool.
Present. We do have a quorum. If everyone would please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, the first item on the agenda this evening is the approval of the minutes that was held back on May 18th. Does anybody have any questions, comments, or changes? If not, a motion to approve would be in order.
So moved.
Second by Mr. Campbell, second by Mr. Nordentoff. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item on the agenda is a public hearing request for a special use permit by Angels Tattoo, proposed to be located at 3701 Route 132, Unit G. Clara?
Angel Bustos is requesting a special use permit to allow the establishment and operation of a body modification establishment, specifically a tattoo shop at 3701 Route 132, Unit G. Mr. Bustos currently operates a tattoo establishment in Gurnee, and that's Angel's Tattoo at 3567 Route 132, Suite F, which was approved via the special use process in 2015. The subject property is zoned C2 EGG, Community Commercial East Grand Gateway District, and a body modification establishment requires a special use permit in this district. The applicant is in attendance to present their request, and on this matter, the Planning and Zoning Board will make a recommendation that will be forwarded to the Village Board for their determination.
Thank you, Clara.
Yep.
As this item is a public hearing, I would request anybody from the petitioner or members of the general public who intend to give testimony or ask questions to please stand and be sworn in by our village attorney. Sir, can you stand and be sworn in?
Raise your right hand, please. Do you promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Okay, and if you could please use the microphone in the center there. I don't have a handheld one tonight.
I don't know if this is on, but
Yeah, I can hear you.
okay. Good evening. I'm going to read from this if you guys don't mind.
Sure, as long as you start out with your name, please.
Okay. Yep. My name is Angel Bustos. My address, you guys need my address too, right?
Sure.
39461 Castleford Lane, Beach Park, Illinois. Angel Bustos. I'm the owner artist at Angel's Tattoo, currently located at 3567 Grand Avenue, Suite F, in the EGG's zoning district. I'm here today to request a new special use permit to relocate the business to 3701 Grand Avenue, Suite G, just one block west of the current location, also located in the EGG East Grand Gateway Overlay District. Considering this new address is within 1,000 feet from the existing tattoo studio, the existing shop will be closed upon opening the new one. The new space is a similar plaza storefront that would occupy one of 9 total units. The new unit is 2,100 square feet. There will be a total of 6 artist stations, a front client check-in and retail space. There's parking spaces in the front and additional parking in the back with 2 entryways from Grand Avenue. According to the Code of Ordinances, Section 22203, location requirements, no tattoo establishment may be located within 1,000 feet of a pre-existing tattoo establishment, pre-existing principal massage establishment, or pre-existing adult entertainment facility. No tattoo establishment shall be located within 300 feet of any existing establishment licensed to sell alcoholic beverages. Tattoo establishments shall be permitted in any zoning district in which the business offering such services is a conforming, permitted use, or a special use for which a special use permit has been granted under the zoning ordinance. As required by the Illinois Department of Public Health, all artists will continue their education, including bloodborne pathogen training that meets OSHA standards annually. Now I want to take you through a quick video walkthrough of the new space designed to accommodate a front store, client check-in, and retail space, 6 artist stations, a waiting area, 2 bathrooms, and a office storage space. Yep. This is the front space. It's 330 square feet that will have shelving racks for apparel, tattoo aftercare products, and other merchandise. Once the client is checked in at the counter, they will be required to pass through a door to get back to the artist area. Go ahead. I didn't click the next one, but go ahead. There will be a waiting break area with a TV, couches, and reading material. One more time. 6 artist stations will be divided by partitions to allow for semi-private tattoo sessions for each artist and client. A sink will be provided in the artist space to be used for nothing else but the artist hand washing as required by the Illinois Department of Public Health. There's 2 bathrooms. The first will be accessible through the artist space. The second bathroom will be accessible through the office storage area. And then if we can just slide through, there we go. That's the of the presentation. Just to finalize this presentation, just wanted to, Angels Tattoo aims to set ourselves apart from the traditional tattoo shops that some may be accustomed to, putting attention to detail into every part of the experience while providing a relaxing, high-end modern atmosphere. Up to 6 artists, still continuing to work by appointment only within the given hours of 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. No walk-ins will be accepted. Each artist will only be able to service 1 client at a time. We have plans for a shop manager to be present and assist with check-ins and other various duties. All clients must be 18 years of age or older, must present a valid state ID, and under no circumstances be under the influence of alcohol. Over the past 7 years, we've created a high-level tattooing standard in which any new tattoo artist to come will be taught and or expected to maintain. We will continue to provide a safe and sanitary environment using aseptic techniques to avoid cross-contamination and prevent the spread of infections at all times, exactly as we've done for the past 7 years. Thank you again for allowing me to present today. This new location will allow me to work side by side with my 2 sons, one who has been tattooing for over 3 years and the other who's been apprenticing for about 5 months, both of which will be tattooing in 2 of the 6 booths that'll be in the new space. And I hope you'll take the special use permit request into consideration. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Who'd like to start?
Just a quick question. Do you have retail space now? Where
I
you
don't.
No retail space now?
Not in my current space, no.
And then, I'm sorry, so the retail space again will be used for what purpose?
Apparel and tattoo aftercare products, mainly. Yeah. I do have a t-shirt brand that I sell at conventions and traveling, but I don't have a set space for it in my current unit.
Then the walk-in traffic that you would have would be only for the apparel side or the retail side?
Yeah,
You're not gonna
exactly.
restrict that to appointment only?
Exactly, yep. And that's why that front space is kind of divided from the artist space.
establishment to the gas station across the street, is that more than 300 feet away? Because they do sell liquor there.
I don't think they do at Speedway, they don't. We go there pretty much daily, they don't sell beer. They have the cooler in the back, but it's just for water and soda.
Yeah, we have a map.
I don't get gas there, so I
I
don't know.
thought they,
Speed, yeah, that's, we would know, but they don't.
I don't know if the village allows the
That would be checked during the licensing, but we have a map that's been provided that was based upon the police department's input on where we have liquor licenses. And this was a building that was able to be utilized for tattooing, so I'm assuming that they don't have
I mean,
a liquor
do
license
we even
there.
allow liquor to be sold at gas stations?
beer and stuff like
It's pretty limited. I don't believe that we do currently, so
I
it's
don't
something.
believe that we do.
I don't think
Yeah,
the
I
village
don't
allows
think
gas
they have.
stations to sell
I'm pretty
alcohol.
certain.
maybe I was in a different village at one time.
Different planet, different
Who knows?
Dave?
I just wanted to get a clarification in some of the other petitions and establishments that we've set up. There's been other provisions for things other than tattoos to be performed. Is this exclusively only for tattoos?
Currently, it is exclusively for tattoos. I don't
Okay.
have any plans for piercings or body modification.
Okay,
Um,
great, I just wanted to clarify, thank you.
Leanna?
Yeah, sure. I have a quick question. In the description, you say all clients must be 18 years or older, must present a valid state ID, and under no circumstances be under the influence of alcohol. How are you going to verify that?
We have a form that every client fills out before they get tattooed. In the form that's required by the Illinois IDPH, there's a question in there, are you under the influence of alcohol? And so they have to select yes or no.
So if they select no, but you can actually smell the alcohol in their breath and they're not,
Yeah, I mean, we definitely have the, discretion to be able to be like, hey, okay, you're, I know you're drunk, you couldn't walk in, but luckily we haven't had that problem, so it's pretty good.
Good. All right, at this time, I'm going to just go through the formality of opening the floor to the public. There isn't anybody here, so I'm going to close the floor to the public. I have one question, I'm not sure if it's for staff or legal. Refresh me as to, do special uses go with the property or do they go with the business? So my question is, do we need to take some sort of action or make a recommendation that once the new establishment is up and running, the special use permit for the old establishment is null and void?
That's probably more of an attorney question. That's probably more of an
Yeah.
attorney question, maybe. I mean, special uses run with the land, but once it's vacated, then for a certain period of time, and I believe it's 6 months, then it goes away. But if he were to secure a special use permit in this instance, we can certainly enact an ordinance that voids the special use permit for his existing facility, and I would assume we would do that simultaneous with this special use.
Okay, okay. And I'm generally supportive of the request. I mean, petitioner's been doing business in town for, 7 years, and I'm not aware of any issues or anything, and it's virtually, it's in the same neighborhood that he's in right now, so I'm supportive of it. Any other questions or comments? Okay. At this time,
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
are they just transferring their business license from the previous?
They actually have to get a new business
So they have to
license.
apply for one?
Right, I believe so. Again, that's a separate department, but I think I asked that question, and I think I should probably, they have to get a new one? Okay, they have to get a new one.
That's my understanding, I thought I did. Yep.
That's probably a state
I
thing,
started to
guess.
question myself.
Yeah, okay. All right,
Would be
at
nice
this
if I
time,
didn't,
unless anybody has any other comments, a motion to approve a recommendation to the village board would be in order. And I would request we incorporate in the motion to make sure that we address the technical aspects of what has to happen with the old special use permit. Okay, so, who's willing to make a motion? Go ahead, Dave.
Happy to do so.
Okay. We're gonna have to have the shyness discussion.
No problem. I move that we forward a favorable recommendation to the village board on a petition for Angel Bustos for a special use permit to allow the establishment and operation of a body modification establishment, specifically a tattoo shop at 3701 Route 32, Unit G, in substantial conformance with the materials submitted as part of this application. I believe that it does meet the standards for special use as presented and as testified to tonight.
And
Oh, yes.
Okay.
And with further provision that upon approval by the village board, that any further action be required to take place to remove the special use at the existing location.
good. We have a motion. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Todd. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Aye.
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 Aye, motion carries. Thank you for a very professional presentation, and good luck with your expansion.
Thank you guys so much.
Clara or Tracy, I'll let you know when the village board will be making a final decision.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you guys for your time.
The next meeting on the calendar is scheduled for July 6th. Will we be meeting?
I believe we're going to have a public hearing most likely.
Possibly, possibly a public hearing.
Okay. All right, be there. I'm going to open the floor to the public. There's nobody here. I'm going to close the floor to the public. A motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved?
Moved by Mr. Nordentoff, second by Ms. Ware. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. Thank you, everyone, and stay cool.